We have all read manhwas and manhwas of different genres, but the one that managed to captivate all the readers are the ones with overpowered main characters. Some of them have either a super talented main character or a protagonist that is badass and becomes a monster just after a few chapters, or someone that receives a cheat skill and becomes overpowered really quickly. There are tons of them out there, but not all of them have a good enough plot or story that can properly bring out the protagonist's true overwhelming capabilities. So today I will be recommending you all top 10 manhwa and manhwa where the main character is overpowered or badass. So let's start our list.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Coming at number 10 we have, after signing in for 30 days, I can annihilate stars. After the invasion of otherworldly demons, 1000 cultivators were chosen to enter the secret realm and fight those beasts. Their struggles and hard work were recorded live and was streamed throughout the world. Unfortunately, among the 1000 heroes, Chumo was the only normal person who had no cultivation. But on the first day, the sign-in system went online and he received the strength of a 1000-year-old beast. On the second day, he received the battle experience of a martial god, and just like that, on the 30th day, he became a godlike existence. Both the art and story of this manhwa is above average. Its plot is similar to other cultivation manhwas with overpowered protagonists, but the execution of the story is unique. The protagonist was stronger than everyone else, but he wasn't aware of it. The comedy in this manhwa is also good, and the situation where people underestimate the main character is very funny. Coming at number 9 we have the heavenly destined villain. Gu Chang travels to a fantasy world not as a main character but as a powerful villain who was destined to die. And because of his overwhelming power and authority, not only did he take female protagonists to his side, but he was also treated as distinguished guest by everyone. Fortunately, with the help of his cheat system, he can gain other people's luck and change his doomed fate. The art of this manhwa is awesome and its storyline is good as well. The protagonist here is a villain and has to change his fate with the help of his system. He is also very smart, and using the knowledge of the fantasy novels that he read in his past life, he could easily predict the next events that were about to occur. Coming at number 8 we have Motion Hunter. Seo Yi-han travels the land hunting down spirits and ghosts with his mysterious dark sword. He receives the strength of a powerful black tiger spirit in return for being allowed to feed on other spirits he kills during his journey. But one day, Seo meets a young spirit girl called Hui Mori who was chased by the government soldiers. Empathizing with the dangerous situation she was in, Seo decides to protect her and take her along in his journey. The art of this manhwa is top tier and its story is good as well. The main character is overpowered from the start and easily defeats all of his enemies. And unlike other sympathetic protagonists, he is badass and kills the ones who try to hurt him. He also goes through character development as the story progresses. So make sure to give this manhwa a try. Coming at number 7 we have Return of the Disaster Class Hero. After the arrival of monsters, humanity fell into chaos, and to protect them, 12 zodiacs were blessed by the 12 gods, made their appearance. But the protagonist Lee Gyeon was the 13th zodiac who awakened without any god's blessing, and to everyone's surprise, he was the strongest among the 13 zodiacs. After defeating the final boss monster alone, he was betrayed by one of the zodiacs and had almost died. But due to his endless struggle, he finally returns back 20 years later to get his revenge. The art of this manhwa is awesome and its story is also very unique. And due to killing millions of monsters, the main character becomes an incredibly powerful godlike existence. There are also many comedy scenes in this manhwa which make the story even more engaging. So if you are looking for a good dungeon and hunters manhwa, then make sure to give this one a try. Coming at number 6 we have Storm Inn. Jang Kirin spent most of his life fighting in the war. Due to his overwhelming strength, he eventually receives the name Crimson Demon of the battlefield. Later, following the last advice of his army general, he decides to live a normal life and becomes an innkeeper. But living a normal life might not be as easy as he initially thought it to be. This is newly released martial arts manhwa. Its art is good and its story also seems to be amazing. There are few comedy scenes which makes this manhwa even more entertaining. The main character is overpowered from the start, but he hides it and tries to live a normal life. The side characters are also remarkable and help the main character run his inn. Coming at number 5, we have Path of the Shaman. On his deathbed, Yeokyeong Mugang, the supreme dark faction leader, swallows the herb of immortality and gets a second change at life. His soul travels into the body of Jinmu, who was a young disciple of his rival clan, the righteous Mudang. Determined to make the best of his situation, he resolves to plunge the clan into corruption and turn it into an evil sect. This is a very unique Murim World manhwa and it might even become your personal favorite. Both its art and its story is really good. The main character is a villain and becomes strong really quickly using the knowledge of his previous life. He is badass and beats anyone that looks down on him. This manhwa is also filled with comedy scenes which will keep you entertained throughout the story. Coming at number 4, we have Manager Kim. Department head Kim quits his job as a special agent for his daughter Minji and chose to live a normal life. But one day, Minji was kidnapped and in order to find her, he starts turning against everyone related to her kidnapping. I had already put this manhwa in one of the previous videos, but I had to put it again cause it's just so good. And once you start reading it, you will definitely want more chapters. The art of this manhwa is awesome, and even though its story is really stretched out, it will definitely not disappoint you. The main character is also overpowered and badass. He doesn't fear anyone and beats the people who are related to his daughter's disappearance. Coming at number 3, we have Yongbi. The peace of village Gangho is disturbed when Yongbi, a seemingly goofy and foolish bounty hunter, comes looking to claim the bounty for the leader of Gangho's most powerful and deadliest clan of assassins. Will he be able to collect the bounty without getting hurt, or will he fall victim to the pack of assassins looking for revenge for the death of their leader? This manhwa is the prequel of Gosu. Its story is awesome, although it's in black and white, its art is awesome. The main strong point of this manhwa is its action and comedy. The main character is overpowered and the situation he gets in are absolutely hilarious. The side characters have unique personalities and all of them have certain amount of depth to them. Coming at number 2, we have True Education. Now Hwajin was a teacher that worked for the Ministry of Education and was famous for his violent teaching techniques. He took on the teaching job when simple punishments didn't work on the bullies and taught them a lesson. And thus begins the story of his true education to fix the collapsed school system. This manhwa is impressive right from the beginning. Both its art and its story are really good. The main character is overpowered, wise and somewhat of an anti-hero, and the beating he gives to the bullies are also very satisfying to watch. But the thing I like the most is that each and every school he goes to has a completely different story, and the way he solves the bullied students' problems are also unique. Coming at number 1, we have My Dad is Too Strong. After the appearance of rifts and monsters, a few fraction of humanity awakened special powers and were given the title of Hunters. Lee Do-jun was a talentless civil servant who unfortunately gets hit by a truck and transmigrates to the world of Murim. He returns 10 years later after becoming the strongest person of Murim. But now he wishes to live the rest of his life peacefully with his daughter, as his days in Murim were full of conflict and bloodshed. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is awesome. The main character is overpowered from the start but stays low-key and keeps his identity a secret while hunting high-level monsters to help his daughter in her career. The side characters are also pretty unique and funny, so you won't get bored even at later chapters. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.